attack him, but do not go for more than 2 hits, 1-2 hits, fast slashes in and out. If you have a long-reaching weapon, which I highly suggest in this fight, considering you want to match his long-reaching weapon, especially if you're a melee player, then you should really go for that too. So let's go along with smooth causing and we're back with another video. Today I'm placing Mohg the Omen. So Mohg the Omen is an Omen, meaning that Omens, typically we've seen Mohg on Margit so far. As always, I learned Mohg the Omen. He was quite difficult. I rank him just about, I took about the same amount of time as I did to solo Radahn as well. So just under a few hours to narrow down his moveset, but that was because I was getting greedy too. So his first attacks, as most Omens are, they have some long sort of staff thing or a sword. They swing back and forth, and it's good to stay mid-range and just bait their attacks. And then they have like a few ranged attacks as well. As you can see, he's quite similar to Margit. It's because he's an Omen type. There is a version of this boss that you have to beat to access the DLC. He's way harder. It's called Mohg the Lord of Blood, I think. So this was a good practice at this point. So thanks for watching the Elden Ring premiere. As you can see, I'm utilizing hopping as well. I suggest using hopping with some of the bosses too. It adds in with combos of hits too. As I continue to grow, at this point I had started learning a little here and there. I didn't use any Ashes of War here. This is the kind of fight where you can just take your time, wait for his telegraphed attacks. As you can see, he also chucks this fire around. Don't hit it, it causes bleed damage, and then he does this blood shower and claw mark as well. When he punches forward, you want to back away, wait for those crazy swings. Alright, okay, and just when he does his slam, you get in there, 2 hits, then he's gonna shave his hand across the air. You need to be very careful, and that's why it is important to stay mid-range, because you can't consistently stay near him unless you're really good at flanking him or dodging behind. But as a result of the practice, I got pretty good with his moveset. So I'll break it down. In his first phase, he pretty much does that. He spams all of this blood. If that blood hits you, it causes bleed damage too. Again, I jumped it. I didn't use any weaknesses or anything. I was playing it completely blind. I didn't know what his weakness was, but also they kill me too fast before I can even exploit the weakness. So no, my game knowledge wasn't the best, but I am a first-time amateur Souls player, so I'm just trying to get through all these bosses and sharing some melee strategies, tips, whatever. As you can see, I do the same thing. Wait for him, and then just when he does that slam attack, you can roll to his sides and you get really good ample opportunity to. Bloodhound worked for me, again with the additional bleed damage. I didn't level it up or focus on it too much, but even its base bleed damage as you level it up with somber smithing stones within the game, which cut on the farming, made it for a really good bread and butter weapon for the first playthrough, especially considering how hard the end game content gets as well. As you can see, again, I'm taking my time. You know, this attempt took 5 minutes and 22 seconds. I'm always quite slow and steady. Once I've learned the movesets, I never get greedy. I just let them do their combo. Oops, although he caught me there. As you can see, the damage that he does too, so that's a what not to do. And I roll forward when he slams it down. It is ideally better, as you know, to attack after combos have been finished. So again, look, he slams down, I hit him. This is a technique that I've done over the course of this fight. I was just baiting him back and forth, those 2 hits. And then rolling away. Don't roll too far, you know, he's gonna come for you, but let him come to you, not the other way around. So a lot like how I took on Margit and Morgott as well. Very baity. He punishes like greedy attacks. In his second phase, he gets a little bit more aggressive. He does that slam attack again, and if you can get that attack, you get a really good opportunity to hit him. So if you get a bit of RNG as well, you can literally bait that attack, which is pretty good. Okay, so he's spamming this fire again. I'm rolling away. I'm taking my time. You know, I'm letting him come to me. I tried aggression with him, and I found that I just got caught in his really fast combos. As I said, it's better to wait until the end of his combos are finished, recover, back away at mid-range. Really good to do to then heal up. And then sometimes when you get too close to him, he does start spamming the punch attack, a blood rain attack, and then chucks stuff at you from a really far range. Okay, I use lock-on. I find it easier to focus. I would recommend lock-on for this fight too. There are very few fights that I have not done lock-on with, as the camera is just way better for me. I find it hard to not roll in the direction, rather be focused. So yep, there we go. Although with some bosses, one boss recently, yeah, I would say some bosses I did unlock here and there, but yeah, lock-on generally gets you through it. Again, I had used all my heals in the fight, so it was a tough fight, I'm not gonna lie. But there are just some tips there. Ideally, if you've got bleed resistance or something, it's really good. Ooh. See, this is the level of damage. You just need to make sure you pace and circle around, back the hell away, let him come to you. Look, he's gonna do his walk again. So he does 1 swing, 2 swing, double roll is way better. So rather than one roll, double roll around, double roll to the side, there we go, and double roll right between, just between his slam. So when he slams to the right, the left side, I got an attack, and just 1-2 hits in and out. And take it like a turn-based fight as well. I think a lot of them can be rewarded with turn-based fights in Elden Ring, like taking your time, hitting 1-2 as they do spam greediness attacks. You know, this isn't Bloodborne, which rewarded aggression, so I find, and nor is it like Dark Souls 3 in the sense that you can shield up or you know,